do I do this? Okay. Our exams have just been finished. I'm I'm waiting on the results of my tests. Yeah, it's been a really hard time. Um, anyway, so uh, I have been not reading a lot. I have this book right here, the Daily Stoic. I have this book for quite a while now, and I don't know why I stopped reading this book specifically, but I think it's because I have lost interest, but found my way back into reading. Um, well, initially uh, I've been inspired in reading by Felix Shelberg or PewDiePie, and yeah, I have two more books right here. Let me just get it. Uh, Subtle Art of Not Giving a and Atomic Habits by I think um it's the same person or no, it's by different authors, but great books. I have read the first few pages of Subtle Art of Not Giving a, and yeah, it's pretty good. A lot of lessons. It's more connected to Stoicism than I thought it would be. Thought it was just like a story or some sort of how life should be, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, book review, new series. Not really book review, but it's just a um my own takeaways or my own understanding of my own interpretations of what the context of this specific book has to offer. Uh, I don't know. Maybe you guys can comment down below. What are your thoughts? And actually buy the book, man. A lot of lessons to be learned, especially nowadays where we are governed by our emotions. I mean, it's not bad to have emotions, but being controlled by it is not that great. Anyway, I've read this book just a few pages, but yeah, on the first uh, chapter, I guess, called Clarity. First one is control and choice. So, from what I have understood, you shouldn't focus on things that you can control. Yeah, just like on the example here, you can control whether the airplane will land, I guess, or rather delayed. I'm sorry, it's been a long time, but yeah, but you can control your um, emotions on what to feel in that moment, how to perceive it properly. Is it the worker's fault, or is it really more about the situation that the flight is delayed? So it's kind of redirecting your let's say perception on how to view things properly, and not to be controlled by a simple problem. and it's good because you can apply it on various situations wherein, for example, your favorite food on a restaurant you're eating in is out of stock. I mean, you can't really do much about it, but you can control your decisions, your emotions. You can get another dish, you can walk out, um, but the worst thing possible that you could choose is to get furious at the staff for not having your um, favorite food ready or in stock. There's a lot of, you know, um, political statements that I could make, but I'm gonna stay away from it uh, for now. Anyway, next one is education is freedom. Of course, but just like it says here, you pick up this book because you want to be educated, you want to know more, not just because for entertainment, or you want to be perceived as a bookworm. Bookworm? Is that the right term? I don't know. Or a person who likes books, or for just um uh let's say social status. That's what I'm going to say. Um, yeah, that's basically what it is, from my understanding. Yeah, gain freedom from education, not because the free is educated. I don't know. Weird, but yeah. Next one is be ruthless to the things that don't matter. From my understanding on what this says is, um, don't let anything control you, control where you want to be in life. That's what I understood. But yeah, say no. Just say no whenever you feel like it, or if it if a situation is not pleasant, or when your friend is peer pressuring you into doing drugs as well, just say no. You don't need those kind of influences in your life. Just say no. But of course, it's it's hard to apply that in real life, but practice it, and it'll there will come a time where you're going to apply this knowledge. That's why education is freedom. Yo, big brain moment. Anyway, let's proceed. The big three. Yes, on January 4th. Yeah, the big three. Control your perceptions, direct your actions properly, and willing to accept what's outside of your control. Basically, the summary of the three previous chapters: control and choice, education is freedom, and be ruthless to the things that don't matter. Yeah, control your perceptions. Uh, there's a lot of situations wherein there are different perceptions that is needed for us to, let's say, make the morally right choice, decision, action. So yeah, control your perceptions. Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. But yeah, always try and perceive from a different angle or point. Next is direct your actions properly. Yeah, I think that's pretty straightforward. Um, you don't have to be angry in in every situation that you are in. You don't have to get mad. You just kind of let it slide because who cares? I mean, not not in that way, but um, if it happens, it happens. And just don't do it. That there's a quote that I just remembered. Just because you could doesn't mean you should, and I think that's applicable here. Yeah, you could get mad, but there's a lot of reasons you shouldn't. Because again, being controlled by emotions, it's one hell of a roller coaster. And third, and that last but not the least, is willing to accept what's outside of your control. Yeah, there's a lot of situations where um, I mostly feel stuck and pretty much helpless, but I have to understand that some things are just not in my region of control. For example, um, one one good example I think is you're in a relationship. You can't really control what she feels, what her decision is, what her perception is. She herself, the whole, her whole self. You cannot control her. Um, her decisions. We should yeah, should respect her decisions and accept that whatever decision she makes is not my control. I could probably influence it, but the entirety of her decision is not really my under my control. Or yeah, maybe it's because for one reason or the other, and yeah, that's basically it. You don't have to um, you don't have to get angry at her because um, she didn't go with your decisions or what you want. It's probably because there's a good reason why she made that choice, but doesn't mean that what am I talking about? But yeah, it doesn't mean that it's bad or good. You just have to respect her decision um, and accept it and just brush it off, man. You don't have to linger on it too much. Saying a lot of bad stuff, but you don't have to brush it off completely, but you shouldn't let it affect you. That's all I'm saying. saying. And yeah, last but not least, January 5th, clarify your intentions. Just like it says here, let all your efforts be directed to something that keep that end in view. It's not activity that disturbs people, but false conceptions of things that drive them mad. So, just like it says here, begin with an end in mind, so that you have a goal and purpose in life in general. If you don't have a goal or purpose in life, then what are you? Right? I know um that's far from this chapter. It's actually um in the future chapters, because I've read this, but yeah, that's my own understanding of it. Yeah, and it says here, just because you have a goal in mind doesn't guarantee that you will reach it, but it will guide your actions toward that goal, and you wouldn't feel lost anytime because you have a purpose. You have a basic guideline of where you are going. So sorry about the background noise. So yeah, you wouldn't feel lost. Yeah, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's far from dreams. Dreams are also goals as well. So yeah, dream, but don't be so sure that you will reach it. But it will give you purpose, which is useful in life. If you don't have a purpose, again, what are you? What are you doing in your life? Even if it's as simple as living a peaceful life, working in a construction site. I mean, it's not a bad dream. From my perspective, at least. You do you, bro. You do you. It doesn't matter if other people don't like it. Not all of us are going to be superstars or the greatest singers, the greatest dancers that there will ever be. Sorry, my grammar is not the best, but you get my point, right? Just have a goal so that you can fulfill a purpose. So yeah, that's basically it from this book, The Daily Stoic. I've been trying to apply it recently and showing good results. Yeah. Look at my sweat, bro. Disgusting. Anyway, I'm gonna take a bath. Sorry about my looks, bro. Nothing I can do about it. But what I could do about it, something about it. But yeah, that's going to be it. New series, more about reading books. Probably by 48 Laws of Power. Yeah, a lot of books to read. Anyway, yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you like it. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.